So one of the projects I'm working on is trying to fix the, trying to get the fan off, trying to fix these shower heads that are in the bathrooms. I looked them up and they're like $140 a piece. So I want to try to save them. So you can see all the sediment that's built up in there. And what happens is when you turn on the shower, which I'll do here as I step out of the way, when you turn on the shower, the water's like, it comes out, but it's not coming out right. It's kind of clogged. So here we go. So it comes out, but it's not spraying really well. And some of the holes, like the two middle ones are supposed to kind of stream out. The other ones are supposed to fan out. So they're just not spraying right. So I took two of them, turn it off. I took two of them and soaked them overnight in vinegar, straight vinegar. And then I cleaned them out with a toothbrush and a paper clip because I don't have a lot of tools. And so this is the one that I just reinstalled. Now, when you do go to reinstall these, I did put plumber's tape up there at the top too. But let me show you this one that I cleaned out, how much better the water comes out. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I'm telling you, when you took a shower, you'll be able to see it. So see the middle two there? Kind of like come straight out, and the ones on the sides kind of like fan out. The water fans out more like in a shower, so you get a really nice flow of water here. So I was able to fix two of them, and I am going to soak the third one and get that fixed as well. So I have a lot of stuff to update you guys on. One thing I worked on today was this light up here. That address is a light in there that lights up at nighttime. So if there's an emergency at your house, it's easier to find it in the dark. So I took that all apart and I went to the store and got some new light bulbs and put them in there. So that project is done. And let me take you in the house and show you some other stuff. Well, I bought this rug. I'm not putting it by the front door though until the construction people are gone because they're very messy and they drag all kinds of stuff in and out. So I have this like blanket here before they get to the house. So another thing I worked on today, and here's our security camera. So it's taking and filming me right now. Another thing I worked on today is this lock. It's a fancy lock that, let me show you what it does. Once I key in my number, I have a super secret number. You can hear it, it unlocks the door and it says, yep, you can go in. And then once you go in, you shut the door, and I found a way to program it where in 30 seconds, the door, if I forget to lock it, the door will automatically lock. So another little security thing. We're not going to stand here for 30 seconds and wait for it, but you'll hear it eventually. You can see that the guys have done the door casings around the doors, which have been, oh, did you hear that? The door automatically locked right there. So it takes about 30 seconds. I was pretty happy that I figured all of that out. What I had to do was wipe out all the previous tenants' codes. So I had to take the whole thing apart, and there's a way inside of it, you know, when you take it apart from the inside of the door, you can put it back to factory setting, which has nothing stored in it. So right now, all I have stored in it is my secret number. So, and then another thing I wanted to show you guys over here is our alarm system, because that's all set up and ready to go. So say I'm going to stay in the house for a while, I can just say arm stay, and if I'm leaving, I say arm away, and then there's motion sensors in the house, so if anybody's in the house moving around, the alarms will go off. So say if they break a window, there's motion sensors in almost all of the rooms that will alert me that somebody's in the house. So right now we're in the house, so we're going to say arm stay. So in 1 minute, the doors will all be set. So if anybody opens a door, then, you know, I will be alerted to that. The steps got done. and the whole upstairs. So let me take you up to show you. They still have to do the painting around the edge there and touch it up a little bit. And then, you know, they're gonna put trim around these edges, so it'll look nice, but the steps look real good. This is the upstairs loft area. And I had a designer come over, trying to turn some lights on, don't know how. There we go. Had a designer come over and help me with some stuff. So I made furniture the size of what our furniture is. So the table that I have at home is right there. And that's going to sit in the corner. Oh, where'd my, oh yeah. You guys know that big square table that I have in the living room? That's going to sit like right here in the middle of the room. It's like a 36 by 36 inch marble table. Sorry, this is not, it's curling up a little bit. And what we're going to do is put a couch from West Elm right there, and then a love seat over here. So that way it'll make, when you come up the steps, it'll look really uniform and balanced. And then the entertainment center that we have in our house right now is right here. The idiot walked all over it and screwed it up. I told him not to walk on my furniture. But he did. But anyhow, that's what the TV stand, about the size of the TV stand. Over in that corner, I'm probably going to do like a plant or something greenery over there. And then right here on this wall, I'm going to put one of those ladders for blankets and put my quilts on it. I thought that would be cool looking. So that's what this is going to look like. And you can see that this is all done in here. It looks real good. Still got to get carpet remnants. Bathroom's been nice and cleaned. I got my rugs down. Here's my colors in here. Got some towels hung up just to make it look a little bit nicer. I have to do some work over here on the shower still. I got this all fixed and cleaned. Water actually comes out of it now, which is amazing. But all of this grout here, I've got to re-put new grout in there. You can see where it's completely pulled out. I've cleaned all the black mold out of there a couple days ago and it's drying now. But I'm going to have to regrout that whole area there and fix that up so that we don't get any kind of water damage. And I got to clean the tub out yet still. Look, it's all full of icky stuff. So that still has to be cleaned. Today I cleaned all of the blinds. I cleaned around all of the sinks. You know, like all the sinks had like water deposits like right here and right here. It was all completely white. And I took a toothbrush and some vinegar and scrubbed all of that out. So every faucet in the house is done. And then when I got all done, I forgot to do the stupid shower ones, or the tub ones. You can see how there's like deposits all over and stuff. So I got to clean all that up yet. I forgot to do the two tubs. It's the only thing I forgot. So let me take you back downstairs. I want to show you some of the projects and things we have going on down here. It's been, today, this is kind of funny. This shade up here was so covered with dust. It was terrible, terrible. There was like so much, you could see it standing here. So the guys left a ladder, so I got a ladder and stood it up there and literally was standing on the top of the ladder to clean that. So good thing I didn't fall, but I survived, but it was bad. It needed to be cleaned. All right. So down here, some of the projects that I've gotten done. This door handle was literally falling off, and I fixed that. I literally had to, for this one, had to take this piece off. Oops, I forgot I set the alarm. Darn it, I was going to take you outside and show you something. Got to run over here and turn that off. Touching my secret number. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I canceled the alarm. Whew, that was scary. I did that once before, too. It woke me up. So Ralph will get a text about that somebody broke into the house. And he freaks out. Excuse me, he freaks out when he gets it. But I had to take, in order to tighten this down, I had to get the screw out, and I couldn't get the screw out because this was here. So I had to take this whole thing off and undo all these screws to get that off so I could take the screw out to take that apart to tighten it. That was a pain in my tail. Okay, I did this other thing out here just to make it a little more safe. So if somebody got really ambitious and wanted to break into my backyard, there's a fence over there they could climb over. They'd have to be tall to do it. But down there on the ground, remember, I have a motion sensor light, so at nighttime, if there's movement over there by that air conditioner, that light will go on and hopefully scare everybody away. So here's where I had a little bit of a problem. I wanted to put a padlock here, but because you see how there's no distance right here for in between my finger and here, so I couldn't get a padlock through that hole and around there. So I ended up buying these wiry, bendy ones, and I had to reset the. That's not the number, by the way, but I had to reset the locks and program those to work properly too today. That took a little bit of time, and I don't have it locked yet because tonight I want to go over there and test that little light to make sure it's working okay. These ones out here, remember I did a couple days ago, those are working fine. Well, I should show you the roses that are out here too while we're out here. Look how pretty they are. Lots of roses coming out. And that tree has a whole bunch of new ones too. These trees were almost dead when we got here because they weren't watering them. So, yeah. I'm surprised how many flowers are popping out on these. This white one's got a ton on it. And the red one over here is getting some. So when you water stuff, it's amazing. It actually happens. Look how pretty this one is. That's a really pretty one. It's like a pink and red combined. That's a real pretty rose. I could cut that one off and bring it in the house. And this one over here is getting some kind of reddish orange colored one. So all these out here are different colors. And I don't know what color this one is yet because it hasn't had any new ones open up yet. In a couple days that one will open up and we'll figure out what that is. So that's the outside. Let's go back inside to show you some more stuff. Pretty funny with the alarm. Okay, so I had a designer come over the other day, and she's helped me because we're buying couches from them, so they offer a free design service. So she's helped. What I did is I cut out things and used my blankets to make furniture. So this is what our couch is going to be, like a chase couch, and it's going to sit right there. In the center there is a coffee table, and up against the wall below the TV is the TV stand. And then over there it's going to be like two chairs, and they're kind of like a brown faux leather, and there'll be a table in between them and a table in between the couch and that chair as well. I ordered those two chairs yesterday. They say it takes 2 weeks for them to come in. If they're not here when I leave, I'm going to ask my neighbor if she can collect them for me when they come. So, and she will. She's been super nice and helpful. So that's the kind of layout of the downstairs. So during the middle of filming, Ralph decided to call me to see if somebody broke in the house and got me. And of course they didn't because it was me doing the door. But anyhow, so I'm back to filming today. I went to Kohl's. When I woke up this morning, I checked my email and they gave me a 40% off coupon. So I went there because I needed rugs and pillows and different things. So I went there and browsed around, and I found these rugs are going to end up going into the guest bathroom downstairs. And this is going to be by the front door. I don't want to put it over there because those boys will get it all dirty. And this is for the living room, the new couch that we're getting. And then this one's going to be by the kitchen. It's like one of those really soft mats to stand on. And then I got some of the stuff for the bathrooms, like the little things that you put you put your soap dispenser and your hand lotion one on. And then, this is for like your toothbrush or whatever. So you can set those, on the sink because it's all that brushed bronze that, so it'll match the faucets and everything. And then, for fun, I got this frozen drink maker. So it'll make like frozen drinks. So I can't wait to get that out and work on that. But I have to dump all the ice out of the refrigerator. And I went and bought a new filter so that I can have filtered water with the ice. And now that we have the water softener going, we can do that. And there's a few other projects going on. I went and got these sticks for the Windows. This is stuff for cleaning the windowsills and the blinds. This is a fish hook to put the thing through the TV. You know, behind the wall, there's a hole up at the top and then one at the bottom, so you can put your wires down and plug stuff in. What else do we got going here? Oh yeah, these are the hooks that I bought to put the door stops, because all the old door stops, they threw them away instead of taking them off and saving them, which somewhat annoyed me. So I had to buy new ones of those. This is the grout that I have. Carmen told me about this CLR stuff to try and get the water deposits off of the stuff in the bathroom, so I'm going to be working on that too. So you can see I've been busy doing a lot of these little projects that I had down. I had a full list before. It's like I've got, I don't know, maybe 40% of them done. My plan is to take a nap now. I'm exhausted. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I'm going to take a nap and then go somewhere and get something to eat. So I'll talk to you guys later. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough this morning. The floors are done. The baseboards are in process, and as you can see, they need some work. The painters are coming back today too. So when they do the baseboards, then they have to go through and caulk the edges. They don't caulk where the floor meets the bottom of the baseboard, because this is a floating floor. So there's a 1/4 inch gap all around the edges of the floor, because it will expand and contract, you know, with the temperatures. So it's considered like a floating floor. So you can see I have a lot of tape on the floor, because there's marks there, there's problem areas. And what I'm gonna do is the lady's coming over today, and she has, you know, I don't want them to have to replace all of those boards, but there's just like little black spots that I can't get off. And she has like markers that I can color over top of with that. So that way it'll be a quick, easy fix and no one will ever be able to see it. So that's the plan for that. So today what I have going on is, and you can see I had to pack up all of my belongings and put them away, because this is where I normally sleep. So for the 4th time, the mattress had to go down today. So I have a guy upstairs doing caulking and finishing baseboards. And then there is my contractor's coming in, the guy who does the, oh look, there's a hummingbird right outside the window. See if we can see it. There he is. You can see him in, oh, look at him. There's a lot of hummingbirds out here. I don't know if you can see him in there. He's just fluttering around. Pretty cool. There's a lot of hummingbirds out here. When I stand out in the backyard, they come right up next to me and eat those flowers, eat the stuff out of the flowers. I want to get some, oh, he flew away. Kind of cool, huh? All right, so today is the guys upstairs doing the grout around the top of the baseboards and filling in all the cracks. I have a guy coming to do plumbing, and he's going to fix the sink upstairs that he broke, and he did the toilet repair upstairs and it's not done properly, so he's going to fix that as well. And then there's a team of painters coming in, so they will be taping off everything and, you know, doing their painting. They think they'll have the painting done today. At 9:30, I have an appointment to go and pick out remnants for carpeting. There's some warehouse that all they have is remnants, and they sell them at a pretty decent price. And so I need them for this closet and the closet upstairs. And let's see, that's about it for today. So let me kind of walk through. I don't know that I showed you everything with the baseboards up. And I don't think I showed you guys the steps either. I just washed the steps. So I've been washing and cleaning everything nonstop. So the steps are looking pretty good going up. I'm gonna go all the way up here. Guy's working up here, so we don't want to disturb them either. Oop, there's water all over the steps. I don't know what happened there. All right. Here's the upstairs. I have the windows open today too, and the fans are going because of that smell from his stuff. Here's what this is looking like. So I cleaned out, you can see the back crack there. I scraped all of that old grout out yesterday, and I'm going to replace that today. I did the inside of the shower yesterday, so this looks really good in here. Because it was really bad along these walls here. It was really not filled in properly at all. So I filled all that in and did that. I did this floor area too down here. And I recaulked it and resealed it so it's good for a shower in like 3 days. So I haven't showered up here. I've been showering in the spare guest bedroom over there. So that's it for the tour today. So I'm going to do another quick walkthrough. It's been an interesting day. Currently, everything is taped off to be painted. And I didn't realize, they told me it was going to be 1 day to paint, so I thought I could stay here tonight. Well, I have to vacate because I can't take a shower anywhere. And this is the only functioning bathroom because all the other ones are covered. And they broke the toilet seat off of it, so kind of annoyed. So everything is wrapped up and I can't get things wet. And so I guess I have to go to a hotel. So I called my casino host over at South Point. He's getting me a room last minute for $85. So not bad. So I'm doing a quick walkthrough so you guys can see it. Excuse me. So right now my sheets are in that dryer there. So they're fixing up the dings and marks in the walls too right now. And that's it for now. I'm going to take off. So I'm going to show you a little more of what the house looks like. Today is Thursday morning and they are still taping stuff off because what they do is they're going to come in and spray these doors. And they actually spray the door casings and the doors at the same time. So they want to make sure they don't want to get paint on the fresh wall that they just painted. So here's what it looks like and why I couldn't stay here last night. Because basically the bathrooms are all covered up. And the whole house is completely taped. I mean, it takes them a long time to put all this tape up. And you know what they're going to do is spray those baseboards right there all the way around the house. And all the doors the same color. Here's what this room looks like. And here's why I couldn't stay here last night. The toilet's like, oh, they got it uncovered today. But I couldn't take a shower or anything. There's no sinks that can be used in the house. So this should all be gone tomorrow, I hope. Well, I hope they don't get my shower curtain. I'm going to move that because I don't want that. Ooh, where should I put it? Oh, boy. Where to put it? I'm going to go put it in the shower. Because I don't want the shower curtain to be covered with paint. We'll actually just drop it over in the shower here. Toss it over there. There we go. That's fine. Okay, at least it won't get painted on in there. They told me to put the stuff they don't want paint on in the shower. Here's what this room looks like. Some tools down there. Oh, look, somebody left their phone there. Trying to get service. It's hard to get service here depending on your provider. And they're all downstairs working. It's about 10:30 in the morning. We'll see how quick. I want to film some of what they do with how they spray the paint. I've never seen how they've done that before. But all the touch-up stuff, it looks like they did a pretty decent job. Up here, this fire, we have a sprinkler system in, and this fell down one night when I was sleeping, scared me half to death. I thought there was a rat up here or something. And I came up here and cautiously looked, and I realized that that thing fell out of the ceiling onto the floor. And it looks like, their way of fixing it is to tape it up there. Pretty funny. I don't know why they have these things taped off. It's not like they have to do something on the ceiling. I don't understand that at all. I mean, they're not painting the ceiling, so I don't get that. Whatever. All right, that's it for now. I have to go and get these guys some pizza for lunch. And I'll share more with you once the painting starts.